Hello, I'm Simon Whistler. You're watching the Today I Found Out YouTube channel, and in the video today, another 10 amazing facts. Number 1. At the young age of 15, Jim Carrey began working full-time as a janitor to support his family who were living out of a VW van at the time after his father had lost his job. In his free time, Carrey's father helped his son put together a comedy stage act, which ultimately bombed. Despite this, over the next 13 years, Carrey continued to pursue a career in comedy. He revealed in an interview with Oprah that after years of struggling along in 1990, he reaffirmed his commitment to his dream by writing himself a $10 million check to be cashed on Thanksgiving of 1995. Of course, he was completely broke at the time, but kept the check anyway. In 1994, he landed his breakout role in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, vaulting him into the worldwide spotlight. He followed this up with The Mask, and then one of the greatest comedy films of all time, Dumb and Dumber. His pay for that latter film put him over the $10 million earnings mark, reaching his goal just weeks before the date he had written on the check 5 years previously. Today, Carrey has an estimated net worth of $150 million. Number 2. In 1928, a German sailor named Franz Römer crossed the Atlantic Ocean from Lisbon, Portugal to the Virgin Islands, a trip lasting 58 days. This is nothing special even for the early 20th century, except the fact that he made the trip by himself in a small kayak. Number 3. Captain America may have jumped on a fake grenade to save his fellow soldiers in training, but in real life, Lance Corporal William Kyle Carpenter actually did this, only the grenade was real. On October the 21st, 2010, while in Afghanistan, a grenade was thrown into his sandbagged position. Rather than run, he used his own body to shield the other soldier with him from the blast. Miraculously, though severely injured, Carpenter lived and was awarded the Medal of Honor in June of 2014. Number 4. A national survey on drug use and health conducted by the Center for Behavioral Health Statistics and Quality, in cooperation with other organizations such as the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, showed that in 2010 alone, 2.4 million Americans became new smokers. Number 5. The ancient Greeks commonly exercised naked. This is actually where the modern words gymnasium and gymnastics come from. Gymnos in Greek means naked. Number 6. While most have never heard of him, Franklin Farnham was an American actor and Hollywood extra who appeared in a total of 433 productions between the years 1916 and 1961. Thanks to the vast number of films he was in, he managed to acquire a notable record, appearing in more Best Picture Academy Award-winning films than any other actor at 7. These were The Life of Emily Zola from 1937, Going My Way 1944, The Lost Weekend 1945, Gentleman's Agreement 1947, All About Eve 1950, The Greatest Show on Earth 1952, and Around the World in 80 Days in 1956. Number 7. Gary Dockery, a police officer in Walden, Tennessee, was shot in the head while on duty on September the 17th, 1988. He would be unable to communicate and be in a vegetative coma-like state in a nursing home for the next 8 years. However, after going lung surgery in early 1996, Dockery inexplicably awoke and began talking with his relatives, who were shocked with his ability to remember even small details about his life. Unfortunately, the miracle didn't last long, and Dockery began to lapse back into unresponsiveness only 18 hours later. On April of the same year, he died. Number 8. Thomas Fitzpatrick had two passions, drinking and flying planes. On the 30th of September 1956, on a bet after a night of drinking, Fitzpatrick stole a small plane from New Jersey and landed it on an extremely narrow Manhattan street in the dark in front of the bar he had been drinking at on St. Nicholas Avenue. Then, 2 years later, he did it again. In this police report, it was noted that he said he did it again because a man at the bar openly doubted he really did it the first time. Number 9. The cheerleader effect, the theory that people look more attractive in groups, has been around for ages. In 2013, research by Drew Walker and Edward Vall of the University of California, published in Psychological Science, demonstrated that this is actually true. People do report others looking more attractive in groups than when seeing the same individual without others around them. As to why this happens, they proposed that it is because A. the visual system automatically computes ensemble representation representations of faces presented in the group, B, the individual members of the group are biased towards this ensemble average, and C, average faces are attractive. Taken together, these phenomena suggest that individual faces will seem more attractive when presented in a group because they will appear more similar to the average group face, which is more attractive than group members' individual faces. Number 10. As of November 2013, the Washington Post database of U.S. service member casualties reports that the number of American soldiers dying in war is 1,343,812. On the other hand, the number of American citizens who died in automobile accidents between 1899 and 2012 is 3,572,812. This once again shows that the most dangerous thing the vast majority of people do, despite rarely thinking anything of it, is get in a car. So I really hope you enjoyed those amazing facts. If you did, please give us a like below and leave us a comment on this video to let us know what you think of it. We'd really love to know. Also, over there on the right, a couple of other videos you'll probably like if you enjoyed this one. And also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, do for more great videos just like this. And thank you for watching.